Hi, Ernest here. In this video I want to show you how to create beautiful compact searches with Ajax Search Pro. So as you can see behind me is the Ajax Search Pro demo site, and here up this is a compact search that just opens to the side. As you can see, these are really good at like using in navigation menus or inside pages, as well as they are very useful as like a sidebar search, as you can see that we have in the sidebar in our blog section. Look at that. This is what I'm going to show you how to create these search bars. I have a test setup, just a completely blank test setup, and Ajax Search Pro, of course, active, nothing else. And I already made a search bar. That's nothing fancy. You just enter the search form name, and that's all there is to it. Now click on the gear icon to access the search settings, and we are going to head to the layout options and to the compact box layout, which is by default disabled. So let's just enable this and open the preview. Here you can see from me, but there's a button show. When you click on it, it's gonna open. And as you can see, the search has been shrinked into this little search icon, and when you click it, it's gonna open. By default, this is the static view, so it's not really the same that I use on the demo side here up or here in the sidebar. And let me show you the different layouts and how you should use them. So as I mentioned, by default, if you scroll down, you can see that the compact box position, this is static. This means basically the position as in the CSS position, and you can choose from static, fixed, and absolute. Fixed position is the one that I use here in the sidebar. So it's fixed, as you can see, I scroll the page and it just doesn't move anywhere. And the absolute one is the one that I use in here. Let's first start with the default one, the static, and we'll of course cover all the other options as well. The static layout is best used within content. That is, for example, I have this hello world post. I'm gonna edit it, and I'm gonna add a what's that? I think it's a row, and into the row I'm gonna add Ajax Search Pro. I do this just because I don't wanna, you know, the search to be displayed in a full width fashion, but as in is in a row. And in this default theme, the rows are not full width but are centered. You will see in a second. So as you can see, I have this search bar right there, and if I open it, it opens into the column within a static position. By the way, static position is the default position of any element in HTML. For the next one, let's try the fixed version. I'm gonna keep this search in here, and I'm gonna change this to fixed. And if you scroll down a tiny bit, there is position values which now apply, because in fixed and absolute mode, these are mandatory and they apply. What I set here is 20% from the top. By the way, this is the default configuration, and 0 pixels from the right. That means we should see a search bar 20% from the top and 0 pixels from the right, and that is right there. Now, if I try to open it, it's gonna open a big search bar. Look at this. So this is probably not what you want. How would you fix that? Well, you go back and compact box final width option. Here we go. On desktop devices, it is set to 100%, which is not the best way to use it with the fixed. So I'm just gonna copy this 480 pixels from the tablet width, save it, go here, reload, and now we have like a beautiful search bar right there. And when using the fixed position, you also have this background overlay feature, which I'm gonna save. And I think it's like a white-ish. I don't know how. Yeah, as you can see, there's like this white-ish color. Let me try to change it to something more, maybe like black, but like not like completely black. So here we go. And as you can see, the search bar moved from here to the side. So in the DOM nodes, it's still there, but it is like rendered, fixed to the side. This is really neat, and of course you can move it to the left if you want. So see here is the don't know if you can see it from me. I need to scroll. So the left is now set to auto. If I set the left to 0 and the right to auto and reload, look, the search is on the left side. And if I click on it, it's going to expand to the right side. Let's move on to the third and probably the most complicated one, and that is the absolute position. If I change this to absolute position, I should get like a really similar layout. Maybe it's going to be shifted downwards. Yeah, it's going to be shifted downwards because the absolute elements are only absolute to the first relative parent. You will understand what that means in just 1 second. So what we're gonna do, I'm just gonna remove this search from here if I can, if it lets me do it. Yeah, we no longer need this. I'm just gonna go back into this test site and I wanna edit this and put it into the header to make use of the absolute position. So what we have here, let me see. We have the header, one group and a row, and this row has site auto and another row with the navigation. And I see this row is set to justify the space, the elements between, space between. So I want to keep this, say, logo or title here and the navigation here. So what I'm going to do is I think I'm going to create another row. Here we go. I'm going to add a row. Okay, where did it just, okay, it just randomly added. Okay, that's not exactly what I wanted to do. But okay, it's fine. So I'm gonna move this up. I'm gonna move this into here. Yeah, and I think we're still good. And in this row, right, I'm just gonna use this justification, the default one. And now if I add another row, Gutenberg be like that. Another row, which is just randomly, again, this is randomly added. Okay, where is it? And this row goes here, right? So what I achieved here is that I'm gonna put the search icon here next to this sample page. How I'm gonna do that is I'm gonna click this, click Ajax Search Pro, and I think that's it. Yep. But as you can see, like we already have like a clunky position, but don't worry, we're gonna fix that. And the first issue that we're gonna encounter is that when I go back to the site, yeah, the search is completely like off the position. This is not where it's supposed to be, right? We want it to be here. The problem is that, again, the next relative parent to the absolute position search is now somewhere else. And so it goes to the left side. And you know, that is not what we want. We want it to be somewhere around here. So first off, one thing I need to fix here is that I want it to be on the right. So right 0, left auto. Let's see. Okay, it just, yeah, again, it just moves here. So what do we have to do? Unfortunately, Gutenberg, as far as I know, don't have like a custom CSS input right here. What we can do is add classes and to the container element, and whatever page builder you're using, it doesn't matter. If it allows custom CSS, all you need to do is just adjust the position of the container element, row, whatever you place the search bar into to a relative position, which unfortunately we can't do here. But we are not giving up just yet. We are going to get around it and use the additional CSS classes feature here. We are going to create a CSS class that we're going to apply here. And for that, we're going to just use Ajax Search Pro. And to do that, go back to the Ajax Search Pro settings, theme and styling, custom CSS, and here into the custom CSS box, just enter dot relative and this curly brace, position, double dot, relative, and a closing curly brace. That's it. That's it. It's not very well formatted, I give it that, but yeah, that's what's gonna help us. Okay, let's just save this. And now we have this CSS class, this relative. which are you going to enter here without the dot, relative. You just add relative. I think I am on the correct thing. And once I save it, something should happen. Something should happen. All right, look at that. We're almost good. We're almost good. There's something wrong with the top position, so we need to adjust that. Okay, let's just go back to layout settings, compact box layout. And I believe that this has to be like something along like the negative half of the height. So it's about 40 pixels. Let me go -20 px here. And let's see how that works out. Oh, is it good? Maybe like 1 or 2 pixels away. What if I go inspect element? Let me see how high it is. By the way, don't you can just skip this. 44. See, it says 44. So I'm just gonna go -22. Boom. And when I go here, boom. Okay, this is just perfect. Look at this. And not only this, but if okay, let me enable developer mode like F12 and just change the resolution to what's this? This mobile screen. This iPhone 14 Pro Max. Look, the good thing about absolute positioning that they don't follow the document flow. So when you click on this, it's going to float nicely over the logo. And this is a super nice layout you want to follow. And of course, you can set these the final widths for tablet and mobile devices right there. It's 320, I think, the default. Yeah, but it works perfectly fine. Look at this. Look at this. So this is how you use the absolute position. I think I basically covered everything that you need to know about it. The rest of it, I think you can just figure out. You know, you can hide on some devices. You can disable auto input focus on the field when the box opens. You can disable the closing when the document is clicked, change the final width, the background overlay, which obviously only works on fixed. Yeah, basically that's it. And of course there's this last option that's could be very important. I don't know if I need to like turn z-index. That is super helpful when dealing with absolute positions. If you come across an issue like something like opening and the logo is like over and hovering over the search, yeah, you basically have to increase the z-index. It usually that resolves the problem. Well, thank you very much for watching. If you like this video, don't forget to like and subscribe. Leave your thoughts and questions in the comments below. I do enjoy reading them. And if you don't have an Ajax Search Pro license yet, well, what are you waiting for? We have lifetime models, we have now yearly, and we have like monthly models, whichever you prefer. Just go to the website and check it out. See you in the next one. Bye.